Hello everybody, this is going to be my second video on the channel. I'm currently working on getting a microphone. I really want to up the quality of these videos, and I think a microphone is going to be a good start. I don't think this phone's going to do it for the long run, but I've had something on my mind lately and I really want to share it with you guys. I've noticed that I really haven't had like a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression lately. I've actually never really struggled with depression, but anxiety is something I've felt since I was a kid. And so I just want to share with you guys what has helped me. There's a very, very popular person on TikTok called Cliff. He's a Christian. I apologize, I don't know his last name, but I've seen a lot of his videos, and I think the way he talks about sin is perfect. The way he describes sin is perfectly what sin is, and that is a separation of us from God. And so something sinful is something that separates us from us. It's that simple. When you see it that way, a lot of things can make sense, right? If we make poor decisions, what happens? We start to get more anxiety. We start to feel worse about ourselves. We are getting separate from our own body. And so when we become separate from our own body, there's certain issues that come up. You become unhappy. You become very bored and sluggish. You feel like you don't want to get up in the mornings. These are all feelings that I have felt, by the way. I'm only describing what I know and my own experiences and what I have learned. So you get this rush of negative feelings, and as the week goes by, because this happens very quickly, this connection happens very, very quickly, as the week goes by, you just feel so bad, and you end up doing things that you feel like, at the end of the week, you will reflect, you'll look back, and you'll be like, holy shit, what happened this week? Why did I do that? That was not me. You realize that was not you. When you chase short-term pleasure, by the end of it, you unconsciously ask yourself, where was I? Where was I? Where was my mind? Where was... It was like, because it was a period of being unconscious. You may go and do something, right, you're not supposed to, and you come back, and now you're carrying that feeling of, where was I? And if we don't have this relationship with ourselves where we feel comfortable in our own bodies, where we allow our feelings and thoughts to flow through our bodies, then in the long run, guess what? That creates a whole lot of stress. That creates a whole lot of unconscious stress, regrets, unhappiness, just feelings that feed and grow and who adapt. These feelings will adapt, and they will want you to feel worse and worse because it makes this feeling feel better. I remember in my high school years, 90% of my high school years was being unhappy. It was being on guard, both at my house and with my friends. This meant I was always kind of in the back of my head, stressed, looking after myself, trying not to get hurt, even though nothing was going to hurt me, and not feeling safe, not feeling comfortable. These feelings I had still after high school. Once I became kind of more independent, I started getting the life that I wanted, and I started getting away from what I wanted to get away from. I started to make better decisions. I noticed that these feelings were still in me. And so as of recently, I've really started meditating, and I started trying to feel my own feelings. And so this is what I think that you should try. At least try it for this week. Try it for today. It can make a big difference today, right now. Like, you can pause this video and it will make a difference. It will literally make you feel a lot better. And that is to just breathe. Meditation's become quite popular. You might have heard of it already. You might have heard of breath work, using your diaphragm and trying to be present. But if you genuinely practice it, it will make a big difference in your life. Nothing has changed in my life. Nothing. My life is exactly the same. The only thing that has changed is that I've been trying to be more present. I've been trying to meditate. I've done this for a couple of months now. I'm quite new to it as well. I'm just beginning, and I still have so much to learn. I still have so much to do and to explore, but I've been trying it, and so this is my experience, and I just feel like myself. So this is what you can do right now. You can literally do it right now, and I would suggest you try it the whole week, right? If you can only do it 3 days a week, perfect. But you really only should do it like literally right now. And that is to just breathe. Sit down. You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the ground, it doesn't really matter. And just long inhale, and then long exhale. So try to make the exhale longer than the inhale, and really focus. Focus on, you can close your eyes to make it easier, but just focus on the breath. And you'll quickly notice that thoughts flood in. A lot of thoughts will flood in, but do not look at it in a bad way. If something comes up in your head, do not shame yourself for it. It's okay. That totally happens to everybody. That's supposed to happen. That's part of learning this. So breathe in. Something might come up, a thought or something. Just keep going. Eventually, you'll get in like a little trance, or your focus will just get a lot better. But just focus on the breath. If you need a little bit more help, I would suggest, when a thought comes in, breathe in, breathe out, and then for the next breath, just look at your thoughts. Just observe them. Remember, no judgments, no criticism. We're not here to, fix anything about you. We're only here to feel your inner body. And so breathe in, breathe out, view and observe your thoughts, and just continue going. And try this for 10 minutes. And if that's too hard, 3 minutes. Just try it for 3 minutes. And try to make this a habit. And the importance of this is really just feeling very at ease with your own body, despite being anxious, despite maybe being angry or sad or happy. It doesn't really matter, but you'll feel more at ease if you own and accept your body. This has really, really helped me out. Anxiety is not scary at all for me. Depression does not even exist for me. And that's not to say that's not to say that this is good or bad, right? It's not necessarily good to have no negative feelings and bad to have too many negative feelings. The important thing is just feeling it, knowing why, knowing who you are, learning why you're upset. A lot of times we neglect that. Something gets us upset, we blame it on the thing, and that makes us more upset. And then the thing goes away and we think, oh, everything's resolved, right? There may be things a lot deeper within you that you should explore. There may be things that are from your childhood that you don't want to explore, but they upset you now, right? And we can only do that by feeling it. Not from judgment, not from criticism. We're not here to fix you. We're not here to erase anything. Just feel it. And just choose to be calm, choose to be present, and choose to continue your journey, to continue growing, becoming better, getting to where you want to be. And that's where I'm currently at. So I'm right there. I'm right with you on that. If you're new to self-improvement, I'm right there with you. So one last thing, I had something in mind. I want to share one thing with you guys, and that is a quote from a book. So I don't know exactly what the words were, but it was on the parable in the Bible where a man makes his home on top of sand, and when the floods and the winds come, the house collapses. Now his neighbor or another man makes a house on stone, on a firm foundation, stone foundation, and when the floods come and the winds come, his house, it was still there. So that's from the Bible, but I learned from the book that I read what that meant, what that parable means. If we don't go deep with our understanding of ourselves, we are like the house on the sand. Our house will fall. When temptation comes, when hard times come, we will fall. If we don't go deep within ourselves, if we don't go deep into our understanding of who we are. On the contrary, if we do go deeper, if we really, really settle into our bodies, accept our bodies, we are like the house on stone. And the deeper we go, the stronger the foundation gets. So just keep that in mind. I'll have the book in the description. It's a really, really good book. You should check it out. But remember, this week, just try breathing. Try breathing. Try not to be so negative on yourself, shameful, and try being more accepting of yourself. I think that is super important. Super accepting of yourself and present. Don't take this as a whole lot of information all at once. Just try one thing, just the breathing, and that's it. And that's how you start. You start small, and you keep getting up and up, going up and up and up and up. One day, you'll see real progress, right? This is a lifelong journey, and I'm right there with you. So, thank you for tuning in, guys. I cannot wait to up the quality on this channel like I really, really want to already, but I'm just working on it. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you, guys.